What makes Traverse City special? The land, the lakes, the rivers, the woods, the trails and the beaches, the wineries, the farm markets, bakeries, restaurants, and shops, the institutions, the governing bodies, the infrastructure, the chamber. While all of those things are important to Traverse City's unique culture, those of us who live and work here will tell you that there is one thing that more than anything sets Traverse City apart. It's the people. Tonight we recognize in a special way the people whose extraordinary endeavors have made the Traverse City region a better place. The Distinguished Service Award is the highest honor bestowed by the Traverse City Area Chamber of Commerce. It is a tradition that has spanned more than 80 years, and it's a much anticipated moment in tonight's celebration. The criteria for this prestigious award are simple, but in a community such as this one, the examples are many. Nominees must first be residents, and beyond that, their selection is based on character, ethics, and non-monetary contributions to the cultural, economic, and social betterment of our region. This year's Distinguished Service Award epitomizes what Traverse City is all about: giving with no thought of receiving. Or as Nelson Henderson said, the true meaning of life is to plant trees under whose shade you do not expect to sit. This year, the Distinguished Service Award is being given to a couple, a husband and wife team whose service to our community is both long-standing and far-reaching. To say that they are both active with the National Cherry Festival would be an understatement. She is credited with coming up with the idea for the Festival Ambassador Program, and she has volunteered every year since. Together, they started the Big Wheel Race and the Milk Carton Boat Regatta. She is also a Zanchan. Zanta is an international organization dedicated to advancing the status of women worldwide. A tireless volunteer, she's been actively involved with the Traverse City Zanta Club's fundraising and philanthropic activities for more than 20 years. As the owner of a small business, she often lends her counsel to aspiring entrepreneurs, especially young women, encouraging additional education. He is also a Rotarian, and the Rotary motto, service above self, is never more evident than when this Rotarian is at work. Through Rotary, he traveled to India to immunize children against polio and toted an iron lung around town, drumming up money to help pay for the vaccines as part of the worldwide polio eradication effort. He traveled to the southeast United States in the wake of Hurricane Katrina, where he worked alongside other volunteers to rebuild homes and help families heal. He journeyed to Honduras to assist with the installation of clean water and cooking stoves to improve the quality of life of the citizens there. Very recently, he returned from Nepal, where he was given a hero's welcome for his efforts, resulting in a village water system that dramatically improved the quality of life and educational opportunities for women and girls. He has lent his talent to the Rotary Chorus for more than 30 years, has flipped more than his share of buffalo burgers at the NMC barbecue, and currently helps troubled teens as a mentor to the probate court. Our male honoree moved to Traverse City in 1947. When his parents opened a dairy here on Front Street. Later he attended MSU for its dairy science program, and there he met his bride, a home economics major. It is rumored that he carried her dress form around campus. Following their graduations and his 2-year active duty stint with the Air Force, the couple returned to Traverse City to work for the family business, which evolved into convenience stores and other retail and rental properties. They had 3 children, but the demands of raising a family did not allow for a hiatus from volunteering. When they weren't renovating their Victorian-era home, they welcomed guests from the Cherry Capital Playhouse, mentored aspiring young people, oversaw the Sports Booster program, served as scout leaders, and were active in local government. Through the years, they've opened up their home to many, including innumerable stray dogs and cats and 7 exchange students, some of whom, the exchange students, not the critters, wrote letters recommending this nomination, despite the fact that they are now fully grown and far, far away. In 1984, when Traverse City was named an All-American City by the National Municipal League, this family was chosen as the All-American family as that which best represents the values of the American way of life. Today, our Distinguished Service Award winners have 4 grandchildren and 3 children, all of whom have obviously been impacted by the example set before them. Our distinguished couple prefers to go about their work quietly and without fanfare. But tonight, just for tonight, we'd like to shine a light on their lifelong examples of selfless service. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please welcome the recipient of the 2010 Distinguished Service Award, Arlene and Wes Nelson.